Hello, and welcome to another update video on Bitcoin. So Bitcoin continues to be in this pullback, in this correction. One more low seems to be very likely, or we're actually working on that. One more low. I shared earlier today in one of the member updates that if we get another low, it does not mean yet that this is necessarily a 5-wave decline. So we can still see this pullback as a 3-wave move down. You might ask, why is that important? It is important because, as long as we are dealing with a corrective pullback, apologies, a corrective pullback, which is basically a 3-wave move, translation, corrective, 3 waves, the move to the downside could be classed easily as just a corrective pullback, which keeps the door open for higher prices. A 5-wave move down is a first step into the bear market. But it's not as easy as that, because you might recall from the previous videos, and I want to be crystal clear about it. With a 5-wave move down, 1, 2, 3, we're likely still working on that third wave, wave 4, wave 5. With a 5-wave move down, we have a first confirmation of the bear market, but it will depend on the rally afterwards to confirm that further, because if it's a corrective rally, a 3-wave move down, a 3-wave move up, that confirms further that the trend is actually down, because a 5-wave move is an indication of where the trend is going. But as I said, it's not as easy as that, because depending on where we land in this support region, a 5-wave move down can also just be an A wave of wave 4 here, which is a corrective pullback. You see that clearer on the larger time frame. Let me open the daily chart. So you see that clearer here. I shared that with you over the last few days, that this is our support zone currently trying to speak German and English. This is our support zone at the moment. 101,569 and $106,509 are the next key support levels here to watch. We are currently trying to break below the August low. I did say to you that's very likely this is going to happen, either directly or in a broader correction. But for now, we have no evidence that a low is in place. And this could simply be an A wave down, a B wave up, and a C wave down. That still gives me 3 waves down. But this A wave, which we're tracking on the smaller time frame, can be 3 waves or 5 waves. So it depends a little bit on how low we go in these 5 waves. If it's a 5-wave move that kind of does this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we max out this support area in a direct fashion, I think it will be unlikely that a B wave bounce will happen, and then the C wave down will likely take us below support anyway. And so what I mean is, a 5-wave move is a first confirmation and first step into a bear market, but it's not certainty, right? We have to see the structure together with where we are in relation to support. I'll explain that again over the next few days. For now, there is clearly no sign of a local low, so we're still going down here in the very short term, yeah. And I have added here some detail to this 5-wave sequence to the downside, but it's still a 3-wave move right now. I'm not predicting 5 waves, okay? I'm tracking this for now as an A wave pullback in a wave 4, and the A wave can be 3 waves or 5 waves. So the point I try to make here is this B wave bounce could start at any point, but so far we haven't had any significant or clear signal that this B wave bounce to the upside has actually started. For now, I think we can track this either as 5 waves down as an orange, or a 3-wave move. I did track that as WXY structure before, but it has not yet found a low. So I think in the end, this doesn't make a difference whether I track it as 5 waves or 3 waves. We just need to know that once we get a first break above a previous swing high, that is likely our signal that the B wave bounce has started. And then we can start to focus on this resistance area. For now, the pressure is down. We're currently trying to break below the August low. Haven't reached it yet. That's around 112K. And here, as you can see in this white count, this might also be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we could get easily here one more low in wave C of A, or it is wave 3, and then we get another wave 4 and another wave 5. So that's what we are tracking here at the moment. Seems like we get that one more low, and if the next bounce is still weak and sideways and corrective, then this is likely a wave 4, and we track a wave 5, but we have to be dynamic and flexible about this correction. For now, the pressure appears down. And what I need to see as an early indication that a low is in, well, it would be a break at least above the last swing high there at $114,110. So yeah, no reversal signal yet. Even though I'm watching for it, the area here around 112K can certainly act as support. But yeah, what if we break below it? What would be the next? Is there even a next target zone? Well, the next support level, what we can do is we take the length of waves 1 to 3, go to the high of the wave 4, and the next standard target zone, the next pivot, would be this. So these are the next micro Fibonacci support levels for the internal fifth wave in either circle wave 3 or circle wave C. 111.6K, 110.8K, that's an important one. That's the 61.8 extension. And maybe if it extends, 109,797. So we'll observe that. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, feel free to join us on X for additional updates, additional chart updates, mindset stuff, Elliott Wave tips, so you can join us here. The link is in the description and in the comment section. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.